Now, June the 21st each year marks International Yoga Day, declared by the United Nations General Assembly. Now, yoga is a physical, mental and spiritual practice, sometimes exhausting, that has evolved over 1,000 years to embrace a wide range of styles and disciplines, something South Africans have been taking up over the years. Each year, we're seeing special events taking place around the country to celebrate the practice of yoga, just like this group of people who came together in Johannesburg at last year's Yoga Day.
I'm looking forward to doing yoga with a whole lot of people.
I think I'm looking forward to relaxing and just really enjoying the day.
Some fun and to stretch out and enjoy our day today.
Flexibility, strength and general, I suppose, well-being. It's a really nice, broad training experience.
Because I found it really hard, which means I probably need it more than everything else.
Yoga, as you all know, is a physical, spiritual and a mental practice which originated thousands of years ago in India, and today it has captured the attention of the world. It's a health practice. It helps to remove all the illnesses, mental or physical as it may be.
He makes everything seem so easy regardless of how hard it is. That's what I really like about it. It's like, let's try do this, and you might want to go into full extension and then you end up doing a full headstand or handstand. I really enjoy it. It makes it look effortless.
I think the fact that it's a combination of various disciplines and you're not really just focusing on vinyasa, for example, you also focus a lot on your core, on your thighs, so you never know what you're going to get when you go to class every day, and I think that's very exciting.
So that was an event that took place in Johannesburg this time last year at Wanderers Club. They're going to do it again next year, and one organisation that was behind this is Momentum Multiply. And joining us now is Elaine Holmes, who's the head of marketing at Momentum Multiply. Thanks so much for joining us. Welcome to the programme.
Thank you. Hi.
So, International Yoga Day. You know, I'd never heard of it, to be honest with you. It's just quite exciting to hear about it. But let's talk about yoga and then why you've decided to put this event together. What is it about yoga that has stood the test of time and brings so many benefits?
So yoga is obviously a physical activity that all levels of fitness and people can participate in. It's very good for children as well. And, it's really part of Momentum Multiply's drive to get people towards more holistic wellness, not just physical, but even mental well-being.
All right, so why yoga? I mean, corporates can get involved in so many sports. What is it about yoga that attracted to you?
So I think, like I said, the big thing with yoga is that it really releases stress. It over and above building strength and toning people and building a lot of core strength, it really helps you, because it's so sensory, to help people with mental illness, anxiety, children with concentration problems. It really helps with a lot of those challenges that I think our modern culture is resulting in our lives.
So on these events, typically what happens? I'm seeing like a mass gathering and everybody's doing yoga, but they're all differently skilled and able.
Absolutely, and I think that's what's amazing. We're encouraging people to bring their children together with them tomorrow, not be worried about whether they've done it before or if it's the first time. It's such a personal exercise because you focus on your own strength, you focus on your own balance, because most of the time you need to really focus on balance, that you don't get embarrassed or uncomfortable if there's someone that's a real guru next to you.
All right, so it's a real family kind of day.
Absolutely.
And being Youth Month, you're encouraging young people especially to come through.
Absolutely, it's a free event. There's going to be a lot of activities for children. There's face painting, there's a bit of a library class, but then there's also specifically children's led yoga classes, and as part of your entry you can choose to make a donation to the Dala and Chair Foundation, and that's really an inner city community involvement activity that is bringing a bunch of kids from the Ponte Community Centre to experience yoga for the day as well.
So give us some details. When, where? I heard the free bit, which is great.
So it's tomorrow morning. Registration opens from 8 to 9 o'clock at the Wanderers Cricket Stadium, and there's one session led from 9 o'clock, and it's more traditional yoga. And then from about 11:30 there's another group session, and it's like a big group session as you saw in the videos earlier. And then for the rest, live music, food stalls, all of that. And you can bring your yoga mat, or you can buy a yoga mat there, water, sunscreen, and you do not need to wear shoes.
Wow.
So
how many people are you expecting tomorrow?
Well, last year we had about 1,500 people attend. This year we are set up to cater for about 3,000 people.
Wow.
So we really want to encourage people from Joburg and the surrounding areas to join us.
All right. So now I've got to confess, I've done a bit of yoga in my time, Ashtanga yoga, and the thing about it is you've got to keep doing it and be consistent, and then you do get better over time. You've done a bit of yoga as well, a slightly different form.
Yes, so I do hot pot yoga, which I really enjoy. It's encouraging to know when you go out at 5:30 on a winter's morning that you're going into a warm space. The room is heated to about 36 degrees, and it's just a very calming and relaxing experience, and at the same time you are getting fit and toned.
And the thing about yoga is that it doesn't matter where you are in terms of fitness, body shape and size. If you find a teacher where you can practice, they will bring you and take you along this journey.
Absolutely, and I think that's what's very important, because from Multiply's point specifically, we want to reward people for the things that they do every day, and just taking step by step towards their wellness. So we don't want people to be hesitant to start. Anyone can start with yoga and everyone will benefit, like I said.
Again, a practice that's centuries old and so significant that the United Nations has made this an international day. So it's something that's being practiced more and more around the world. Clearly, there must be real benefits there.
Absolutely, and I think the amazing thing with yoga is that it really makes you get in touch with yourself and have a deeper connectedness with yourself, everything and everyone around you. And, and that's what I think we're all striving to these days, is just general wellness and balance in our lives.
And there's something you can practice at home as well on your own?
Absolutely. There's a lot of YouTube videos that can help you. There are apps that you can use for yoga practice. So definitely no excuse to not get involved.
All right. So what are you hoping at the end of tomorrow? You've got all these people in one place. You're pouring your hearts and souls into this. What are you hoping to get out of it eventually?
Well, I think the big thing that people need to get off their couches. In winter, we become very relaxed and we don't start hibernating, eating more than we do. And it's really just to get that confidence to see that you can have a beautiful day out in the high felt sun, and realize that you have the capacity inside yourself to just start by getting involved in something like yoga.
Right. There are some people, and perhaps this is a question that might be not so easy for you to ask. Some people say that this has got some religious overtones. Is that?
Actually, it does not. Like, look, I'm not a yoga expert, but it's not. It's really just general well-being, and there's no absolutely, it's a practice, and there's no religious overtones. But because it generates such calmness and relaxation inside you, if you are a believer, it quiets you to have that connection.
All right. So remind us once again where and when, what time.
Okay. So tomorrow, the 22nd of June, at the Wanderers Cricket Stadium, you can come from 8. You don't have to be there at 8 o'clock. You can still drop in at any of those times. And just remember yoga mat, or
you can get
one at the event.
All right, and hopefully we'll start a whole movement.
I would like to add that you can buy tickets, so just to have your slot ready so you can get in quickly. So on our Facebook page, Multiply's Facebook page, there will be a link to buy the tickets.
Fantastic.
Or get the tickets,
Elaine, thank you so much indeed for coming through.
Thank you very
You've got
much.
me excited again. I think I'm going to have to go dig out my mat and start practicing again. Thanks so much.
Thank you.
All right, so there you have it. It's International Yoga Day today. So if you've never practiced, or perhaps it's something that you were doing, Today's a good day to think about it. Tomorrow morning you can go to the Wanderers Cricket Club in Johannesburg, and I'm sure there are events taking place in Cape Town as well, I believe. So look in your social media pages, you'll probably find there is an event near you, and let's all get on a mat and get fit. We'll have more for you after this.